Hello world, it's Gojo4 with you once again. Hope you guys are doing well. Just want to say a few quick things about the current situation we're all in right now. Just want to make sure that, everyone's doing well and that, to let you guys know that we are going to get through this. Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to stay home for a while and stay in quarantine, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
And that means plenty of time to watch Godzilla movies and YouTube videos and maybe even watch some of my content. I just wanted to say that quick little thing, and I hope you guys are all doing well and staying safe and staying home and taking care of yourselves. But I mean, some of the things we are talking about today have been affected by this situation, so I had to kind of bring this up. But I'm just going to be talking about the title of Jurassic World 3 was revealed, and then the current situation with filming, and then also news about a Jurassic World TV series that's coming out soon, and then a little bit about the new Ultraman Marvel comics. I'll be talking about all of that in this video, so check it out. So not too long ago, we learned the name of the new Jurassic World 3 coming out next year. It's going to be called Jurassic World Dominion. We even got a new teaser image, and it actually looks very reminiscent of the very first Jurassic Park film's logo and artwork. Colin Trevorrow basically said the film is not really Jurassic World 3, but more like Jurassic Park 6. Brings everything back around and feels like it's almost an end of an era. Chris Pratt said that the film is like Marvel's Avengers Endgame, but with Jurassic Park.
Alan.
So I definitely think that with Jurassic World Dominion, they're going to try and wrap up things that they've set up throughout the whole series. It's why they're bringing in the original 3 main characters from the first film, so I think that's really cool, especially for us Jurassic Park fans, and maybe even the entire franchise. Also, like how that's going to deal with the whole storyline of the dinosaurs being loose in our world. But it does make me excited, and I do like the name and the logo art. Because of the current situation with the COVID, filming has been shut down for Jurassic World Dominion. Like, it just started a few weeks before the outbreak, so production on a lot of movies has been like shut down right now. So, and a lot of movies are getting delays and pushed back. Is this going to probably delay the release of the film? Possibly, yeah, probably. A very good chance of that happening, but a lot of films are going to be delayed until they get back to filming and organizing everything. It's going to be kind of weird, so that does mean that Jurassic World Dominion may come out a little bit later. I still think it's set for a 2021 summer release. It's going to be like this for everything, though. I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of movies have already been pushed back. I know the new James Bond movie was pushed back to almost like a week before Godzilla vs. Kong. Who knows if Godzilla vs. Kong may get delayed again. In some ways, it's actually very fortunate that Godzilla vs. Kong was pushed back, because it was literally supposed to come out this month. Could you imagine? So we will see. It's really tough to tell at this point. Everything's kind of coming to a standstill because of the situation.
Nobody move a muscle.
The other big news for Jurassic World and Jurassic Park is that a live-action series is being produced. We don't know much about it, but we do know it's being produced by Colin Trevorrow and even executive produced by Steven Spielberg. We don't really know what it's going to be about. We do know that it's coming very soon. That could be really, really cool. We don't really know much else about it, though, at this point. And especially now with this whole situation, I don't expect to hear about it probably until after or around like Jurassic World Dominion comes out. There is also the animated series that is coming out on Netflix this summer, more made for young adults and kids. It's like about a bunch of kids that are on the island during the first Jurassic World movie. It does seem like shows is kind of the angle they're going for now. I think Jurassic Park lends itself well to a series. I mean, there's so many dinosaurs and creatures and so many stories you can do. We saw with Battle at Big Rock that there's a lot of cool little stories they can tell. They don't have to revolve around the main dinosaurs. They can tell other stories too. I hope they do it well. So far I've been impressed with series. Like The Mandalorian was quite impressive for Star Wars. So I hope that if they could do that with this and give us a really good live action series, then that would be great. When it comes to franchises, series are generally hit or miss, but If they're gonna do a Jurassic World series, you know, I want it to be something that is as good or on par with the movies, you know. But I am excited for that, and I definitely want to check that out. Hopefully it comes out straight to Netflix or Hulu, or one of the main ones, and doesn't get like stuck behind another streaming service that Universal puts out. But we'll have to see, because that's kind of the streaming wars are basically what we're stuck in the middle of. And then the other big piece of news really is just more information was given about the Ultraman comics by Marvel that are coming out later this year. They actually revealed the covers for the comic, and it'll be coming out later this year. Well, it was planned to, so we'll have to see. When they announced this a few weeks ago, they said it was supposed to come out later this year. So it's actually going to be called The Rise of Ultraman. And they revealed 2 covers for the comics. And we do know it's based off the 1960s version or incarnation of the character, so it'll probably be about Shin Hayata, the Science Patrol, and their adventures fighting kaiju. So a bit more silly and fun, I think. We'll have to see how Marvel Comics will still kind of probably put their spin on it, make it somewhat more dramatic, but also I think it's gonna be more for fun. I don't think it's gonna be something too dark and too serious. I'm interested to see it and get my hands on it, you know. The past decade had a lot of comics, right? IDW had the Godzilla comics. We even had like King Kong, Skull Island comic book series. Now, of course, we have like Legendary's Monsterverse comic books. I'm interested to get my hands on it, interested to see how Marvel will take their spin on it and how they're gonna change it or anything, because it's based off the 1960s Ultraman series, so I'm just assuming they're gonna kind of take each episode or the general story arcs and use the same kaiju or something. So we'll see, and probably follow a similar story format, but just formatted into like 12-issue comic book series essentially. But the artwork does look really nice on the covers. Now, of course, we've all seen a comic book with a really cool looking cover and then the artwork on the inside is garbage. We'll see. I'm hoping that the cover art is equal to what the actual art for each issue will be, because yeah, I've been disappointed many times when a comic book cover looks great but the artwork on the inside is not. It's cool to have some news about Ultraman, because we haven't really had much on Shin Ultraman or the Ultraman anime season 2, which is supposed to come out this year. The current situation is kind of bringing everything to a standstill, so who knows when we'll hear about those and what the situation is going on. Like I said at the beginning of this video, look guys, we just gotta get through this together. Godzilla vs. Kong is still coming no matter what, and then Jurassic World Dominion and Shin Ultraman, Ultraman comics and everything. Like, it's still a fantastic time. You know, don't let the situation get you down. Like, it's still a great time to be a kaiju or dinosaur or tokusatsu fan, because all this cool stuff is coming out. And this will be over before you know it. Hopefully Comic-Con will still happen, and by then we're gonna have tons of trailers and marketing material. I just want to end everything off on a positive note and just tell you guys that I appreciate every single one of you. I also don't think I got a chance to say this like in a vlog yet. Thank you all very much for 20,000 subscribers. I really do appreciate that. I'll be making like an actual, you know, special for it, a special video for it, but I just want to say in a vlog now, you know, it really means a lot to me that I never thought I'd get this far. 20,000 subscribers, wow. So I really appreciate that, and I want to thank each and every single one of you who watches my videos and comments and all that stuff. Like, I do know I appreciate it, and you like, you share, and subscribing. I always tell you guys like, share, subscribe, all that jazz, but I do really appreciate it when people comment, when people like, and when people give me feedback, even if it's negative feedback. I like the interaction with you guys. That's it for this video. I don't have to tell you guys to like or share again, do I? I think I'll just end it there, and stay strong, everybody. Okay, bye.